collective, please help me bring messages. Hi Soul Tribe, I hope that you are doing really well. Welcome to the live. I'll be on for quite a while this morning as I missed the other day. I think it was it last night or the night before, the morning? Anyway, it's okay, I'm here again. It is the last live for the next 8 days, and I'll be back next week. Let's wait for a few more people to jump on. Hi Jamie. Sorry, my internet just died. And I hope it doesn't die again, else I'll be very disappointed. I have been downloading a few videos and I have a limited thing on my internet here, so I'm like, oh, do I have enough for my life? But if you can hear me, let me know. Okay. Hi Nandini. So we are going to be using the surrender deck for the moon. Actually, no, we're not. Yes, we are, because it's about releasing, right? The full moon is about releasing. We also are going to use the Moonology deck, but let's just do a collective. I want to try and keep it simple. A lot of messages, a lot of things popping up on my feed over the past few days. You are invincible, you are untouchable, guys, okay? Which tells me that there may be something coming in November, that possibly in the first 2 weeks of November, or even around the 20th or the 22nd, so write those dates down, that sort of like throws you for a loop. You could be hearing someone from the past, possibly that you know, already closed out a cycle with, and they're coming back around. I'm sorry, please forgive me, give me a second chance type of energy. You don't want anything to do with this person. You already closed that cycle off. Just know it is closed, and to either block this person or make it very clear that you know, your time with them on earth is over. The lesson you have learned has already been learnt. You have moved on. You know, you don't have to tell them that, but make sure that you're praying to Spirit to clarify things for you in regards to why that person is coming back around. But it's more so to do with their healing than it is to do with yours. So just be very aware of that, okay? Let's have a look at the tarot. I'm just going to use the tarot. We're not doing like a pre-moon thing yet. I'm just going to do a quick pull of cards, and then we'll look at the surrender deck and the Moonology deck. Okay, probably the Moonology deck as a base. Actually, let's just do that now. Okay, otherwise the collective will just go on forever. Okay, and we don't want that, because we're here for readings. Let's have a look at what this full moon is going to bring us. Like, what is coming up? What do we need to be aware of? Like, there may be people coming out of the woodwork. You may find that someone like contacts you, SMSs you, emails you, social media reaches out. I would, you know, this situation is over. Whatever this is, it is over, okay? So make sure that you're very clear that it is. Spirit asking you to ask yourself, what do you need to release? This is what this card says. What do you need to release, okay? I know what I need to release. It's definitely to do with my mind, any negative thinking that pops in. I think we all have an issue with that, and it's mainly based around fear of the future. Remember, we are living in the present, and that's all that matters. And the future is, you know, unwritten. I think there's a song, the future's yet unwritten. I don't know who sings that, but that's coming through. Okay, just Spirit's just really clarifying here. You need to put a wall up against someone, possibly an ex-family member, an ex-partner, husband, wife. They're coming back in, they're wanting a second chance. Okay, they're wanting to apologize. Too late. What's the word? What's the saying? Something about being too late. Anyway, you and your loved ones are safe around this situation. This is Cancer energy. For those Cancers out there, may be significant. But you are safe. Just know that you are protected, whatever you are up against around this full moon. Emotions, though, may be running high. You've got the super moon card there. Let's see what else is here. Confidence is your key to success in the next few weeks, and definitely in and around this next coming week. Leo energy. So we have Cancer and Leo energy. We have quite a lot of blue and purple on the table. Make sure you're tuning in with spirit and your higher self. Make sure you're watching your communication. Make sure you're thinking before you speak around the next, around the full moon, and, always in general, right? What else is here for the collective? What else do they need to know? Hold your vision, hold your course. You didn't come all this way for nothing. I'm also hearing, okay? Don't let pride get in your way. There's a lot of Leo energy there. Nothing will come of the situation. So it's important, it won't be for everyone, but for those who it is for, and someone's coming back in, I think that might happen to me, because it's almost having empathy or compassion as well for this person. This person is going through really bad karma since they left you. They walked away from an earth angel, and you have some badass spirit guides, all right, protecting you guys. And they, they're not as nice as your spirit guides, in the way that they will not let other people get away with shit that has happened to you. They will have bad karma. They will have bad juju sort of thing for years to come, possibly all their life. And it's not what we want for these people. We can forgive, but our spirit guides have a whole different agenda. It's time to give rather than take. So for those, you can give of your time, give of your energy, those who deserve it. Yeah. It's football day. What does that mean? Is it the Super Bowl or something? I don't know. I don't follow American. A new start is coming, right? A new start is coming, especially between now and the new moon, okay? So between the full moon and the new moon, there's a new start coming. What can we clarify here? I want to see why this emotions is running high here. And it has a lot to do with this situation I've just been talking about. Tower, someone is going through their own personal tower. I don't feel it's you. I really do feel it's to do with another person. They took the wrong road. They hurt an earth angel, especially if you're a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn, okay? It could have been someone you're definitely romantically connected with. Virgo's strong here as well. All right, it's someone who deceived you, okay? It's someone who lied. It's someone who was a narcissist. It's someone who played you or tried to play you. It could have been Libra. It could have been a Gemini or an Aquarius, okay? For those of you that this resonates with, all right? So it won't be for everyone, obviously, but it's quite important for someone. 7 of Pentacles. Emotions are running high. 7 of Pentacles. In and around the full moon. You need to release this person once and for all, Spirit saying, okay? On an energetic level, cord cutting would be very good. They really broke your heart. They really effed you up, like back then, whenever you were associated with them. Don't think they've changed, okay? They just want back in because your spirit guides are giving them hell. And they will continue to give them hell. 3 of Swords is here. So you may even go, this is very emotional. I need to look at this, but you don't. You need to put it to bed. I'm seeing sort of 10 of Wands. Yeah, it could be to do with an air sign. You need a new start. Perhaps they want a new start with you and you're like, no, you're releasing them. So whoever this is, let them go. They may come in all charming and, they may try push your buttons with their charm, but it's not going to work for you guys, okay? Whether it's a male or female, doesn't matter. Let's have a look at the list. There will be a giveaway today towards the end of the live. I will be supporting someone there with a free 10-minute reading. The person I gave the free 10-minute reading to the other day, they never emailed me, so it's a shame. Okay, let's have a look at the list we have. Thank you, Jamie, for making that list. Sweeter, you are first, then Ermel. Tiger, Jamie. Venus, Tiger, I called your name the other day, but you'd left the feed, unfortunately. Lord, Nandini. What sort of football? Is it like a final or something? Stella, hi Stella. Ari. If anyone wants to donate, they can do so by using the PayPal link below. You know the drill, guys. My second future husband reading. Do I already know him? How will so you're a Libra. Okay, let's have a look at your future husband. Okay, let's have a look and see possibly what characteristics they hold, possibly any star signs. But guys, I don't really think on star signs. You know me, I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I follow my rising north node, which is Capricorn, and I don't really, my sun sign Virgo, yeah, I mean, I watch some readings, but yeah, Capricorn definitely resonates sometimes with me more so. Anyway, let's have a look. Two of Wands. The Moon. So Pisces energy, very strong Pisces energy. You could meet them in Pisces season. I'm not giving a time frame of next year though here, just to be clear. This is someone who you do not know at the moment, okay? It's not somebody that is coming back around or anything like that. So if anyone does come back around, it's time to put your boundary up there. Remember the general that we just did. You could meet this person around a new moon or a full moon. I'm feeling new moon more so, okay? You could be even like praying a lot right now. You're waiting, you're being extremely patient for this person to come in. Praying, manifesting. And then you have the Chariot, so Cancer. You have the Seven of Cups. So there's really, really strong like water energy in your reading. 3 of these 5 cards are water energy. So this person right now in their life, yes, you do not know them, but their energy is here. They are emotionally confused. They are being sent some sort of lesson to be able to upgrade in regards to their healing process, in regards to their emotions, how they feel about certain situations. Spirit is trying to like clear the path for them here with the Chariot being here, but they really are doing some soul work right now in regards to sifting through the emotions and what's an illusion and what's not an illusion, and what love means or should mean for them in their life. Okay, so they're going through some sort of healing right now. We also have the Lovers. It's in the reverse at the moment. So this person is not currently with or in a relationship with anyone. They're also praying as well for a connection, but they do need to do some sort of soul work here. They may even like be dating, but they're not sure about how they feel emotionally. So they're trying to like really get in touch with their emotional body. Strength energy. We have Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces. Yeah, they're definitely doing some healing. They will get to it because after the 7, we have the 8 in the near future. We have 8 on the bottom. Spirit is really trying to support them to give them the strength to deal with something here. They could even be in the middle of a breakup or just broken up with someone, but they're currently single. Or they see themselves as being single because they're going through a disconnection. We have a masculine here. We have an earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Rising or North Node, okay? They will be using this Mercury retrograde to reflect on what they want in relationships. They want to treat you in a way where they're very open with communication, or they will treat you in a way that, you know, because they've probably been in relationships before that are very dogmatic. Maybe they dogmatic one or the other person, which means like it's their way or the highway. So they've had a lot of problems with communication within relationships, and which has found it very hard for them to make choices. We've got Pisces, 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 Pisces here. Strong Pisces, okay, very strong Pisces, but also this masculine earth energy. Yeah, something is sort of like ending for them right now in regards to a relationship, a love relationship. Yeah, they could even be going to court. Legal battles could be happening in regards to family, children, possibly as well. So this person could maybe have children, all right? But things are turning in their favor here, and they will win. So when you meet this person, it's going to be very fast. It's going to be out of the blue. They have a lot of passion for you. They could even be looking at you online, or you could meet them online. It's really important that you unblock your heart chakra and get ready to work on a relationship. Make sure that you are standing in that Virgo energy of being independent on a financial level, detaching your energy, making sure that you know, others can see that you're living your own life and your best life, and you can do it on your own with or without your person, without a person, okay? But your person currently is going through a lot of drama in regards to either divorce, a breakup, a separation, okay? They're letting go right now, and after the let go, they need to heal. So it could be even up to 6 months. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups, so you will have new love. It is your twin flame, okay? You have Hermit, so maybe you have Virgo stellium somewhere in your chart. Very strong Virgo for you, sweeter. Ermel, you are next. I hope that clarified. They could also like own their own business or be a boss, a manager in a company, supervisor. General for Ermel, let's have a look at all different areas. I'm going to use just the Rider-Waite deck, or even just one deck of clarifiers. If you want like a releasing card, because it is the full moon, like pre-full moon special, just let me know, okay? Or maybe I'll just pull one card for the full moon from the Moonology, or from the Surrender deck. So if you remember, guys, let me know which one you want. Finances right now for you, Ermel. Okay, Ermel, there may be a female around you, I'm just going to say, that is not to be trusted. Right, so just be aware of that. They could be trying to take money from you or leave you destitute in some way. So just be very, very careful with your finances around a particular person. If they're wanting money or lending money, they're not going to give it back to you, okay? Just know that. You could have gone through an emotional disappointment. It could be a water energy as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who's very immature. So just be very, very careful. Really strong Pisces energy. Use your intuition. If you're feeling like something is off, then it probably is. Finances for Ermel for the month of November. Spirit, show me clearly for Ermel. I'm getting Cancer energy as well with you. I'm getting Capricorn. I'm getting Aries and Libra. All those signs that are opposites in the chart to each other. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is here. Very nice. Okay, so this is very, very, very nice. This is feeling in control. I want to say comfortable and in control. You know, not in the Ten of Pentacles, but it's near enough, right? It's the 9. Feeling happy, feeling independent. It is Virgo energy. A lot of Virgo energy around at the moment, okay? Something could have even happened in the month of September. I can't believe we're in November already, right? But very good month for money, okay? Just be careful that you're not overspending. Sometimes we get in that vibe or energy of having more than we need, and we're not used to it, so we spend it. So just, sit on something here, okay? Make sure that you're saving. But money looks good. Family, I don't feel you have a lot of family, Emil, but we have Ace of Swords. So you could be getting clear about somebody or something. There could be a conversation that's important. We will clarify these. Let's have a look at social. Oh, there could be a celebration. It could have something to do with Thanksgiving, if you celebrate Thanksgiving. This is really nice. It's almost very environmental in regards to your social circle. There could be a party you're going to, an engagement, a wedding. Somebody else could be coming towards you with good news as well. Let's look at career. Oh, King of Pentacles. Another one, please, Spirit. When I get like that, we need to clarify. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth energy. This is a boss. This is someone who you work for. This is someone also that could be a supervisor, your manager within the workplace. Be very careful with your words, especially around the full moon, because the number 5 is here and the 5th is the full moon, okay? The 5th of November, remember, okay, the 5th of November. There is possibly some sort of conflict with words, okay, with a masculine in your workplace, right? So be really careful. Make sure you're being clear. You have the Ace of Swords in your family, right? So use it in your career situation. Let's have a look at your environment. This could be home and also workplace. Queen of Cups. Yeah, like I said to you right at the beginning, there's a woman, a feminine, it's definitely a female. I mean, it can be male, but I'm picking up really strong female energy who is like, do not lend them money, especially from the 9th to the 29th of November. Someone could be coming to you, I need some money for rent, or I need some money for food. If you want to gift it to them, gift it, but you're not getting it back, okay? Right. Like I said, don't trust this person in regards to finances. Let's have a look at love. We have the Queen of Wands, Sag, Aries, Leo, female figure. Very spiritual person, very creative, very good looking. Ooh, the Chariot, Cancer energy. I said that before. There could even be a Cancer. You have the Two of Cups. So, it's a brilliant month for love for you. If you want love, if you want to bring love in, if you're interested in someone, okay? Let's clarify this masculine and the 5 of Swords energy. What advice do you have for Emil? This is to do with your career. Yeah, that. The Devil. Yeah. So very strong Capricorn. Rising, North Node, possibly Sun. That's just clarifying it to me. There is going to be some sort of words to be said. I mean, they may not come from you. They may start from this person. So, if someone wants an answer from you, especially if someone's a little irate, just say, thank you, let me think about that. I'll come back to you with an answer. Like, don't entertain the possibility of having a full-blown argument here, okay? What is this Ace of Swords with family here? What's this clarity conversation coming in? Who is it possibly with? Could be with this female, all right? I know this area is about your environment, right? But, it could be the female in your environment, in your family circle as well. You got the Two of Wands. Someone's not willing in the reverse to make some sort of decision. You may be supporting them, but you have the Seven of Swords. I'm telling you, there is a female in your family that you cannot trust, or if you lend them money, yeah? Avoid drama, 5 of Wands in reverse, but just be very aware, okay? Put your boundaries up, set your boundaries with this person. Don't worry about it, but just set your boundaries. You'll know who this is. You got very strong Pisces in your reading, by the way. Moon energy. Could happen around the full moon, right? I think the full moon is going to be a big deal for you in regards to like conflict. So just be really careful here with your words and use your intuition. Set your boundaries. That Seven of Swords is there on that female. Let's have a look at your love situation. Looks good for love though. Nice connection. If you're not connected to anyone, or there's no one you particularly have your eye on right now, there's really a strong possibility. I'm also getting the 15th of November. Write that down. The 15th. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Look at that. You're going to be very attracted to someone, possibly a female. Male, female, whatever. You got the Two of Cups on the Two of Cups. Wow. So there is someone coming in. If you're not connected to someone, there is love here for you in November. Like I said, more towards mid-November, okay? And, you know, just before the new moon. That was your reading. Let's look at Tiger. If anyone does donate, please let Jamie know, and we will move forward with that. Thank you, Ermel. So what football's on? What is that all about? General love for November. Are you single, Tiger? What football's on? Tell me, someone. Are they like, is everyone really into footy in America? Like, is everyone like, is it like Super Bowl and then everything shuts down or something? I don't know. Okay, I'm not really a football person. Okay, NFL. I like rugby. Okay. Good. I doubt that everyone's really into it. Okay, you're single, Tiger. Let's have a look and see recent past. I don't think you've given up on love. I think there's been drama in the past, and, you know, someone who's just like been so unfair to you, or you feel like things are just unfair. So that's the recent past. And it could be with a person, or you just feel like an unfairness, unequal. You're the giver. Yeah, lovers in reverse. So you could be really dwelling on a situation in the past. I mean, it doesn't have to, I don't feel it's like recent. It could be quite a long time ago. I think you've got over that person. And Spirit's saying, but have they got over you? Perhaps you're the one that left them for whatever reason. Or they may be coming back around or trying to. Like I said in the general, you know, if someone's trying to come back in, Tiger, it's not your monkey, not your circus, okay? Let's have a look and see, Tiger. So you're over this person, right? They made the wrong decision or the wrong move, I'm hearing. They didn't, like, whatever they did, there was no emotion, there was no logic. They could have even, like, pulled away. But if you're the one that pulled away, it's because they weren't a decisive person. And they were very unfair, and they definitely took more than they gave. Actually, probably they didn't give too much to you. They took a lot. They were a taker. Just know that this person, like, will rue the day they ever left you. You have a team of badass spirit guides, okay? Making sure that person learns the lesson and has their karma. Three of Swords in the reverse, like I said, yeah, that was a difficult situation, but you are over it. You have healed. You are a warrior. You're a star. You're an angel. You're an earth angel. You could be a Gemini. There also is strong Pisces and Taurus here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Okay, so you got Taurus energy here. Virgo, Capricorn. Let's have a look at current energy. I think you're looking for love. I think you're ready, like, to start looking for love. You're strong enough. You've got over whatever you've had to deal with. You've got a lot of love to give, and you're ready. Spirit's asking you to start getting to know people, which means, like, perhaps you need to look at love differently than you did in the past, when you meet someone, there's a need to start to get to know who they are, who their friends are, who their family is, where they work, what their ethics are, work ethics, general ethics, right? How they treat people. Get to know them, take your time. Let's have a look at the near future. I do see you needing to either reconnect with friendships that were important and you've disconnected in some way. But I do feel that there is like a group, like there's like a group or a work situation where you've got a lot, or where you could have a lot of friends. I don't know if you've got them yet, but you could even join like a group where you meet people that are interested in the same things you are in your community. You're finding it hard though to trust, even though you've got over this situation. There is like a bit of an ice cream, sort of like, no one's going to penetrate my bubble sort of thing. You're very independent, you're very, you know what you're doing, but it's very hard for, as in a financial level, work level, right, etc., like you're Beyonce, right? but, and there's always the but, there's a need to open your heart chakra here, yeah, because whatever happened was very painful, okay? Near future, 5 of Cups in the reverse, yeah. You've got a lot of love to give, but you need to recognize that, obviously, to give it and share it with the right person. I think you will get over that. You will be able to give, but you're very closed, right? I'm feeling your emotional block. Perhaps you don't know that you have an emotional block. You just need to heal that heart chakra. So do some heart chakra healing. What else for near future? Ooh, we have a King of Swords. I don't know if you're interested in the masculine, but there is someone who has also had difficulty with their emotional body. Go forward slowly with this relationship. Okay. You could meet them online. What could this bring? 3 of Wands. Yeah, a new road. A new road. March is really significant. February, March for a lot of people is coming up. February, March for new love. So look out for that. More Cancer energy. And more Pisces, no way. All right, first of all, you don't know who this person is. They could also be at a distance, a different state. It's probably not something you want to hear. But I mean, they could be just like an hour and a half or 2 hours away or 3 hours away and you meet halfway. This is your twin flame. You have a soul contract with them. It is time, and this is what it's going to bring. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Emperor, which is Capricorn, Aries energy. This is absolutely beautiful. When the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles come out together, especially with the Judgment card in the middle here, it's time your twin flame come in. Don't go around looking for an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, they can have that stellium in their chart. However, this could just be someone who's like, they're focused on you when they meet you, and that is that, okay? So yes, they are incoming. I would watch February, March energy, okay? Very, very significant there in your reading. February, March energy. So, you know, get out there, mingle. Let's have a look at a Moonology card for you for the full moon. Tiger. What do you need to release? This came out in the general. You may want to go back and watch the general again. So Spirit's asking you, what do you need to release? There's something about, I'm feeling, thank you, Tiger. I'm just getting some more messages for the collective, like, you are the elite. You are like the real, like Tiger just said, you're the real deal. Like everyone online right now, like you are an earth angel. You are healers. You are golden healers. Some of you are Virgos. Some of you are born mid-September as well, I'm hearing, okay? All right then, Tiger, thank you. And Jamie, you are next. I don't have a lot of people. Maybe everyone is watching the football. Happy Sunday to you all anyway. Jamie, you are next. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. Thank you, Tiger. That's brilliant, Jamie. I'm really proud of you. It's hard when you're not feeling the best, right? To get things done or to get motivated. I hope my little pep talk did you a world of good. I know you can't get out and walk around much, but I'm glad that you know, even like cleaning, if you can, a small area of your house or something is really good. Okay, general for you. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Going to keep using the Waite Smith deck. We're going to pull a Moonology card as well. We have 6-6 on the screen. More balance coming in for you and more friendships. I feel there's going to be more people involved in your life in the next 2 months, I'm hearing, between now and mid-year. I hope this is a good energy. I hope this is a good one. Okay. Oh, it is a good one. 6. So we have 666 now. Okay. 6s are still on the screen. Don't worry about that number. Go check it out online as far as your spiritual numerology, you know, what the number means, and look into that, do some reading about that. 6 of Cups. So what am I picking up here? I'm picking up more past life energy. You may want to do a past life regression. It has a lot to do with what you've been going through. I'm picking up really strong past life regression in regards to those you like are connected with now and what lessons you didn't learn in the past. So you're sort of learning them now. Bit of karmic, I suppose, stuff here. Know that everyone you've come across in your life that was significant, of course, because we come across people all day and they're not all significant, but this is like all the people that are significant up to now that you've met in this lifetime are there to teach a lesson to you or you to them. Okay, it can work both ways. But in your energy right now, Spirit wants you to do some sort of meditation where you're ask your guides to let you see or not see your past life, because they're not going to show you that right now unless you're very, very lucky. Okay, but this is more like what lessons. So there's some sort of lesson from a past life situation that you really need to be like focusing on here. Possibly what happened to you, to do with the person it happened to or the person you're not talking to. There is like a karmic release I'm also hearing. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah. I just talked about this in the collective, like right at the beginning, I'm pretty sure, about setting your boundaries, all right? Setting your limits, setting your boundaries, saying no to certain people. It's healthy to set boundaries in all your relationships right now. You need to protect your energy. A lot of this learning and what you need to, like, what you're learning here about certain situations and people is your self-worth. It's all about your worth. It's about your worth. So as things happen to you more and more and more, and I'm not saying your life is going to be fraught with problems, but as things come about, they make you stronger, they make you set more stronger boundaries, and then make you have more self-worth and confidence. Because as you keep overcoming, I find that this in my life, as you keep overcoming things, you realize how strong you are, right? You've got trust in the magic. Look at the number 6-6. So you have 5 6s, including what was on the screen before, right? Really important that you look at those numbers. The raven spirit is there, the white raven spirit. Any bird spirit that comes out is spirit really trying to help you. Take time to heal the snake spirit. I was dreaming about snakes the other day. Maybe you have had a dream, been seeing images of snakes or birds or hearing birds. But you need to trust in this magic, okay? Things are going to start moving faster for you. Right, we talked about self-worth. Reclaim your power and believe in yourself. 44 and 57, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Now, I talked about, you know, attaining more friends or becoming like more involved in, you know, your friendships or new friendships. And I feel that that is there for you too, okay? So you've got the squirrel spirit and the panther spirit. Reclaim your power. As things are happening in your life, you're setting more boundaries. It's almost like a game to you. You're like, wow, I did it. It's like that strength. It's like real strength energy, like being very strong to set your boundaries as things happen. And they will continue, but they won't be well, first of all, you'll never learn the same lesson twice in this life. You may come back though, or we may come back and have to learn certain things again. This is about putting all your love into yourself, and this is what the situation you're going through is teaching you right now. You got the sun at the bottom of the deck, so I'm also going to say, if you're not getting a lot of sun, make sure that you're taking vitamin D, okay, Jamie? Because that will like replace it. I mean, it's not going to be as good as the sun itself. If you can go out in a garden or a balcony or whatever. This is very, very clear now to you. I feel that like perhaps you've been asking yourself, why has this been happening? It's a lot to do with your soul path, all right? It's a lot to do with your self-worth. It's a lot to do with about believing in yourself and knowing the powerful being that you are, right? Also, you are loved. And if you're not in a relationship, there's a possible relationship in the future coming in for you. Once, of course, you're better, and once, yeah, there's definitely new love coming in, probably in 2026. Yeah, the squirrel is offering an acorn to the panther. Yeah, so this is almost like, you know, only give what you can, because the squirrel harvests a certain amount of nuts for the winter, right? And of course, the little squirrel, he's outside too in the wintertime. But it's very hard to get food, and that's why he gathers it before winter comes, right? So only give what you can. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't see that, Tiger. And only give to the people that respect your power, okay? If that makes sense. That's a different question, Jamie. I'll get back to you if we've got time. Right. Let's have a look at Venus. Venus, post your question. I'm not going to have a lot of people on today, I don't feel. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Because that's really just very strange. It's very quiet online today. Venus, post your question. General for love, Melissa. Okay. Yeah, ML. Are you single or coupled? Let's bring out a couple of... Sorry, I can't have the mental capacity to remember everybody's story. It's a good job that I don't. I think actually was when I walk away from this table, I actually don't remember much about, you know, anyone's story, and I'm not supposed to, because we're in the present moment doing it. All right. I feel this message is possibly also for Jamie. Surrender resentment as well. Maybe the person you're dealing with, Jamie, needs to surrender. Venus, let's see what's going on around the full moon. Excuse me. You need to purge something here. It may have nothing to do with your love life, but it may affect your love life if you don't release this. So if you're feeling negative or you have that, I have a lot of problems with like thinking the worst case scenario. I still do it, and then I'm very aware of it, and then I have to sort of cancel it out in my mind, cancel, delete, and replace it with a positive thought. Not often, not all the time, but at least once a day, okay? So that may be significant to you. I think everyone suffers with that. I don't think we're, anyone's sort of like different than the next person. It's that ego, right? That human self that steps in, that crazy mind that we have that makes up shit that never happens. So work on that. Okay. Venus, this says, holding on to resentments poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations. Maybe someone, I'm feeling family with this, maybe there's someone in your family, I'm feeling it's a female or a friend that's just really peed you off, okay? And there's something, the need to forgive here. So there's a need of forgiveness. I don't feel it's to do with your relationships, okay? Thank you, Marissa. Okay, Venus. Okay, recent past in love for Venus. Let's have a look and see what's here. If that message that I just said, Venus, hasn't happened yet, it could be something, just a warning, an upcoming around the full moon, possibly around Thanksgiving, if you celebrate it, possibly. Okay, so recent past, you have the World in reverse. You have, oh, now it's in the upright. That's nice. You have the Ten of Wands. Okay, current energy. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You have the Fool in the middle of your reading. Very nice. To do with love. I like that Seven of Swords in the reverse as well. It's like you're not going to take anything lying down anymore. Like you're not going to give up on love either. Like you have, no matter what you've been through in relationships in the past, like you're not going to give up. You know the universe has someone for you, and you know that there's a lot of opportunities out there, no matter like the word I'm trying to use is rejections, okay? And you're like, you just keep moving forward. Really nice. Yeah, so you're still healing from something maybe that ended a while ago. Couldn't have to be recent past. Something was too hard. Something was very difficult. Somebody really, like, you could have left this person as well, okay? But this is somebody that really didn't treat you the way you should be treated, an earth angel should be treated, okay? And you knew there was opportunity out there, or they could have ended the relationship, and it could have been too much for both of you, but this person didn't treat you right, okay? I do feel that you probably saw your self-worth. I think you've got a lot of self-worth. I think you've got a lot of self-confidence. And I think that, like, if anyone treats you like shit, I don't think that you just will put up with it. So you've learned that lesson. You probably learned it from past lives too, and you, like, this isn't the lesson you need to learn in this lifetime. If somebody treats you like shit, then you just walk away, okay? But there's still periods of healing that have to happen if someone does that to you, right? There's still some sort of, like, at a human ego level, even subconsciously, you sort of like think, someone rejected me, right? Right now, you're very open to communicating with others. You're very happy to go on dates or, give people a chance. And then you have, just be aware, okay? So this is an eclipse energy, but this is a full or a new moon as well. So just be aware that whoever you're meeting may have been through something difficult or emotional in the past as well, okay? Future energy, Six of Swords. Eight of Wands. Do you do online dating? Are you, I don't know, you're communicating with people now and in the future? I feel that you've got a lot of attention on you here. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, Knight of Wands. Who's this Knight of Wands? So you've got a Knight of Wands coming towards you. Very nice energy with the Four of Wands. I'm just going to say they have like a heart of gold, or they have this person incoming. It could even be the date you're going on upcoming. They're very spiritual. They have your best interests at heart. They're like a big teddy bear, which means they could be quite a tall person, or someone that you just want to cuddle all the time, I'm hearing. Or they want to be like that, so they're very affectionate. You have a soul contract with this person. And you're going to go, like, you're going to start a relationship with this person. They're very spiritual as well. They could be a Sagittarius Leo, very strong. Yeah, this could be your twin flame. So you definitely have a soul contract with your twin flame, as we all do, but they're incoming again, I'm hearing. So definitely known them many, many lives. And you're ready for this. I think you're open, you're ready. Yeah. You're going to support this person with overcoming their fears. There is a fear related to this person. I don't know why, but they do suffer with anxiety, stress, or they're worried that you won't like them, or they could be a Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces today, and Virgo. But I'm feeling more fire energy, Aries, Sag, Leo. Okay, and this is divine match. This is your counterpart. This is your twin flame. A lot of fire energy here with this person. Very exciting. I think after you meet this person, you're like, I don't know whether I want to date. I want to just keep, like, you're very, like, you just want to be with that one person. They may say, you know, will you see me and no one else? And then you're like, okay, we'll try for a couple of months. I won't date. We'll just see each other and see what happens. Ooh, nice. One last card. Death. Yeah, you're leveling up here. You need to be open a little bit more, or they need to be open a bit more, okay? Something really, like, emotional possibly happened to them that they're still healing from as well. Just be aware of that. Even though they don't tell you about it, that is something. And intuitively you feel it. Like, this person wasn't treated very well by females, I feel. Okay, could even be their mother. All right, we have Marissa. Marissa, post your question. Lovely. Lord will be next after Marissa. We're just using minimal cards today, guys. I'm pulling a surrender card I've decided for each person, and a moonology card, because we're near that full moon. It's also Mercury retrograde coming up, which can give us a good time, those 3 weeks, to reset some things. Okay. Reset, rethink, recalibrate, redo, reassess. I love it. All those rewords. Marissa did donate. Yes, I did see that Marissa donated. Okay. So Marissa, if you're there, please post your question. I'm pretty sure Marissa did donate. Yes. Okay. Marissa, post your question. I'm pulling some full moon cards out as well for you. Marissa, if you were not here for the general collective right at the beginning of the live, please go back and watch it. One of the cards for that reading is here on the table for your reading. Okay. General. So we're looking at finances, etc. Finances for Marissa for November. You're worried about money. I think you're reassessing like your financial obligations and situation in the month of November. You're getting clear on something here with Mercury retrograde being there. So reassessing your financial situation. You know, do you have, because we have the surrender your addictions. No judgment here. Maybe you've got, you know, maybe you spend money on stuff you don't need to. Maybe you like shopping. There's something here right next to this addictions card. Now, it doesn't always have to be sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I don't like that. I don't like even how Capricorn is depicted in tarot by a lot of readers. The devil energy is not always a bad energy. So there's something here about like you like the finer things in life. You could be a Taurus. Really important that you watch your spending in November. Okay, get clear, make a new schedule, a budget, look at your investments, cancel your subscriptions you do not use. Okay, let's have a look for family. Ace of Cups. Nice. Right. You know, you could hear of a pregnancy. That's very baseline tarot here. There is an offer of support or love that you're giving to someone or they're giving to you. And there is a conversation I'm hearing that will end up very successful. It could even be around Thanksgiving if you celebrate that and if you're like meeting up with family as well. Someone could have a lot of success in your family in and around this time, like they could get a new job. They could be really excited about something they're loving to do or they've been wanting to do and it's coming in for them. Or they could even be like, if you've got like, even, you know, family can go into friendship too. We don't always have family as like blood biological. This could be like you see a friend as family. If they've been wanting love, they could have been meeting a new person or there could be a new relationship coming in for them. So there's someone here coming maybe new into the family. Maybe someone's coming in that is being introduced into your family that will be in there for a very long time, okay? So if someone is like coming into the family, just like, oh, hi, this is my mum, this is my dad, this is my sister, whatever, just know that that is a relationship that will last long term. Okay, let's have a look at social, which is your friendships, people that use. Oh, this is really nice. So this is like connecting with people. It's very loving. It's very give and take, balance energy, like giving gifts, giving time, giving energy to each other. Meeting people as well that are, you just feel like kindred spirits. Like when you meet them, you're like, I feel like I've met you before. You probably have in a past life. Okay, Marissa. Let's have a look and see what else we have for you in regards to career. That wanted to come straight out. King of Pentacles. It's interesting because that came out for someone else before. Ooh. All right, career. Someone is watching you shine. You're doing something in either online if you've got your own business or at work. A masculine here, King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Virgo or Capricorn though as well. They are like excited, or you're excited about the fact that they're noticing you. So something's getting noticed from someone else towards you and your light is definitely shining here. Career, really good, really happy. If you're not employed, you could be looking at starting your own business. Maybe like someone here is supporting you doing that. Talk to me, Marissa, because I don't know whether you're there or not. Okay, let's look up environment. We've got the King of Swords. Okay, so we've got a couple of masculines here. Whether you're coupled or not, whether this is a masculine friend, this could be a father figure, a brother, an uncle, whatever. There could be someone in your environment. They just want to do something for your best good or say something to you for your, because they love you, I do feel. Okay, yeah. There could be an apology going towards this person, or they apologizing to you. There is some sort of forgiveness vibe with the masculine in your environment, whether it's your career or whether it's your home life, or whether it is, you know, where you live, people you associate with, could even be love. Someone's being very clear and setting their boundaries in your environment. It could be a child as well. We do have a page here, Pisces. Really strong Pisces energy, also Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We talked about that. We've got Pisces here. So there's Pisces here. There's really strong Pisces in today's readings in general. Okay. Emotions could be running high in regards to someone in your environment. Love, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. So whether you're coupled, whether you're single, there is a new doorway opening up here in regards to relationships. You've got a lot of love to give. Just be careful with that heart chakra. Make sure that you're opening it up though. If someone is coming in to, like, how can I say this? I don't know if you're single or not, but say that you are, you need to sort of lift your head up, or like I'm seeing like an emu with their head in the sand. You could be too sort of like caught up with emotional upset from the past, that you're not having situational awareness about who's actually around you. And there is good karma coming in regards to love, right? If there is someone coming in, that if you're single, there could be someone coming in or someone that's interested in you, but you need to be aware, like you need to like lift your head up there, because you could be so emotionally invested in a disappointment from the past, you're not seeing the wood for the trees type of thing. That was your reading. We do have this other card here that says emotions are running high. This could be around the full moon on the 5th. So just be aware of that. Watch the collective that I just did at the beginning of this live, because that card was there. So something could be emotionally running high. I think it's more so to do with something in your environment. I don't feel it's a positive though. So you may need to support somebody else, or make sure that you don't like get carried away with your emotions around the full moon for whatever reason. Okay, guys, when I'm reading for you, you need to talk to me. Just hello, yes, thank you, yeah, resonates, whatever, because I work on energy, and that's why sometimes when people are talking in the feed and I'm doing a reading for someone, their energy comes through the read and I end up reading for a different person, right? Elaine knows what I'm talking about. It happens all the time, all right? So if I'm talking to you, if I'm doing a reading, you would be best advised to let me know if it resonates or not. And just to say like yes, no, hi, whatever, it's still, Jamie knows what I'm talking about. All right, Lord, post your question, and then I'm taking a quick 10-minute or 5-minute break. Maybe it is the football. Maybe people are like, maybe the internet's broke down. I don't know. General, that one wanted to come out there, Lord, for you. Let's have a look at a full moon read. And a surrender card for the full moon. I will be doing a giveaway today, guys, so don't go away. I'm sure I'm going to get through your readings, because the list is super small today for whatever reason. The smallest it's been for a long time. Okay. Gemini may be significant. Leo may be significant. There's a lot of, you know, Lord, life has its ups and downs, ebbs and flows, and there's a feeling here of like wanting to just give up on stuff, like whether it's love, whether it's a friend, whether it's what you're like, I give up, I can't cope with this anymore. I'd rather just be on my own, or I'd rather just leave this job because they don't appreciate me, or they don't pay me well enough, or they treat me like whatever. So there's that feeling here. You are limitless, okay? You can achieve anything. You can gain anything as far as like finances, abundance, resources. You can gain amazing energy. But the thing with energy is that other people, negative and positive entities and energies can feed upon that, right? So you're well advised here to really protect yourself. I mean, always, but I feel that like you're definitely like an earth angel here. You've got a lot of abundance coming in, but that also means that other people are like attracted. You're like a magnet. So just be very careful of your energy. You will own your power. You will soar in life. You will be able to harvest here. So stop thinking the old you has gone. There's something about the new you coming in, or that death energy as you're like changing into the new Lord. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look. The answers you need are coming. So if you've got questions, keep asking them to your spirit guides to guide you and show you the way. The answers will come. They may come around the 5th of November. We also have Thanksgiving, right? So I don't celebrate it here, but that may be significant. There also may be a Gemini. Maybe there's a Gemini in your life that you need to get an answer from. Or Gemini signifies love. So it could be about love. You also have the Strength card. You are strong, you are limitless. Remember that, okay? Say positive affirmations to yourself. Because there's a past you that is like, I'm getting that song, dead and gone, okay? Don't know who sings it, it's just come to mind. The past is dead and gone. Let's have a look at your finances. What was your question? I don't know. What was your question? Oh my God. General, okay. Let's have a look at money. Let's like do it a little simpler today. I don't want to get too deep. I think that was deep enough. Oh, we have the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Right. First card is the Devil in reverse. Okay. I don't want to hold it too close up because there's nudity on it. I haven't put like anything on these. I might not actually colour these cards in. I might just like, I mean, you can't really tell from that far. Let's just put a little crystal. They're not all nude, these people. All right. So this deck. What's on the split? The Judgment. Interesting. Okay, so this is in your finances. Let's have a look at family. The Fool. Social. Oh, interesting. Career. I think, you know, your career, Lord, has really put a toll on you, to be honest. I mean, you've got the strength to get through shit there, but I mean, it hasn't been the best environment, okay? You've learned what you needed to learn there. I'm not telling you to leave though, but you're probably asking a lot of questions about your career right now and what you should do, and the answers are coming, okay? Yep, I think that's probably, actually it's quite a big month for you, November. There's quite a lot of epiphanies, realizations, acknowledgements, and changes. Like I said, death card energy is coming through, but it's not actually come out. All right, let's look at environment. Yeah, you got some choices to make. You need to make some decisions. So use Mercury retrograde from the 9th to the 29th, that 3-week period, to really compartmentalize all different areas of your life, right? Your finances, what you need to do there. Based upon this reading, I want to say, okay? So, you know, check out what time it is, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 36 seconds. I'll get into the reading in a second. I've obviously done a little bit already. But like, use Mercury retrograde 3 weeks to base your future or where you want to move forward on this reading. I hope that makes sense, okay? Because that's very like Spirit's just said it twice. Okay, let's have a look at love for you. I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with love. We've got a Tower energy here, Scorpio, which could talk about like the Scorpio season. You need, okay, I could talk about this reading for ages. I'm not going to show you what's at the bottom of the deck because it's really good, right? Right. This reading might take a little bit of time, guys, okay? Sometimes I get readings, it might take 10 minutes, but that's okay. Like, don't go away because like you will be, you know, we've got Nandini next. I'm going to move along with the free list. And if you want to donate, you can do so now to be next. But sometimes I get a reading that I have to really give my time to, because it's like it's quite a significant month for you. Okay, all right. First of all, the Devil in the reverse. You know the card. We don't have to bring it up to the camera again. It's got no clothes. Financially, you are breaking free. You're breaking free from a limited belief. You're breaking free from a certain relationship you had with money, and it's time that this happened. So you're making plans. So when you do your Mercury retrograde compartmentalization exercise, put finances. I break chains of any limitations to do with like the way I used to spend money, the way relationship I had with it, how I used to handle it. And Spirit is supporting you with this, but there's like a rebirth. So we'll just clarify that quickly because I want to see, because I know what's at the bottom of this deck, which would mean possibly that you're investing your money, your time, your energy. And finances can be resources, right? It can be time and energy as well. And you've got the Libran energy and it's tight. Yeah, so this is like justice. Justice energy. This is beautiful. Okay, so you're really, yeah, you got the moon twice in your reading. So you're doing a big, deep, dark retrospect, introspect, whatever spect on your life right now. And November is a pivotal month that's going to be a big catalyst to propel you into a new chapter. We do have the Fool right here as well. Remember that. So the next thing is the Fool. And this is in your family. So maybe you want to look at like so as far as your family, what do I need to do to revisit, restart the connection with Bob or Tom or Alice or whatever, okay? Have I been neglecting my family obligations? Who have I been neglecting and what do I need to do about it? Because I do feel that with family, there's someone that really needs you and you're now moving towards them. It could be someone that you, because we got the Ten of Swords twice, it could be someone that you cut off. It could be someone who has realized, or it could be you that's like, where have I been selfish in the way that I haven't given my time and energy to my family? All right. Two of Cups is in your position of social, but it is paired with the Ten of Swords. Perhaps a relationship, this could be family too, right? Because it's social, right? You socialize with your family as well as like lovers or friends, whatever, work colleagues. There's someone in your immediate environment with this social circle or all of what I just said, that you possibly are estranged from and you're making amends here, I do feel, or you're reconnecting, you're revisiting this, there's forgiveness here. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords. Okay, this is in your career. Like I said, I think there's a lot of dissatisfaction with your career, Lord, here. You're definitely asking Spirit for guidance in what to do. Perhaps there's people in your environment that are really judgmental, I'm hearing, and also judgmental to each other. So you could work in a toxic environment. I do think there's some people there that you really gel with and like you're really happy with, but some people are very selfish. And don't put others first and steal other people's ideas, whether you know it or not. So you're maybe asking yourself whether it's time to start looking for a new career path or a job or a new job, okay? But like, you know, make sure that you make that choice alone. You have a Tower energy. You got a big month in October, a big month. Perhaps your boss or someone at work is offering you like, I can help you or support you. You feel if they've got an ulterior motive, they probably do have, okay? All right, Two of Swords, sorry, and why did I say that? Two of Pentacles is in your environment. You may be also looking at where you live. This is a really big month, I'm telling you. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas here. This is a big deal. You're looking at your environment. You're also in November going, you know, say if people are asking you to go out with them and whatever, you'd rather stay at home. You'd rather do this healing exercise that you need to do. Your environment's really important. Your home, whether you live alone or your room you live in, make sure that you create a sacred space, a temple, so that you can speak to Spirit to make certain decisions. I feel that that's probably more important than anything in your environment here. I don't see other people in it. I think you're keeping quite private to yourself. Love. Okay. There's a lot of fear of change here in regards to relationships. There is a soulmate for you, right? I don't think they're showing up in November, but you're very clear now on sort of what relationship you want, what you will, what you won't put up with. Why is the Tower here? Justice again. Libran energy. Okay. Yeah, there's that death card that didn't come out, but I saw it before. There's a lot of things changing. I think you're going to have like good karma coming in towards you. Did you hear the noise of that? But yeah, things will take off for you in love. I don't think they're going to happen straight away. You have good karma coming in, but you're going through a spiritual transformation. While you're going through this, you really don't need distractions. Two of Pentacles again. There's a lot of choices you need to make. You're sick and tired of people sort of like offering you something that is not filling your cup anymore. You're changing. Yeah, you're the one that's changing. Everyone else is staying the same. Like I said, you're becoming the new you. That was a long reading, guys. I am aware. However, I needed to... And there was that strength. I think that's the strength. Oh, yeah, Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I think you're going to be spending a lot of time doing this exercise. Four of Swords again here. You know, ask your guides, show me what I need to know. Show me what I need to see in regards to family, in regards to social circles, in regards to money, in regards to work. There's a lot of changes coming up. You're not going to know yourself at the end of 2026. It's going to be like a new you. Hi, Elaine. How are you going? Okay, thank you, Lord. Oh, good. You are in my head. What does that mean? You're in my head, you're in my mind. Astro donated, thank you, Astro. We will be doing, what was I going to say? We'll be doing giveaway today, so don't go away, guys. There's 10 people online. I will be pulling someone, probably a new person. for a reading, right? So do not leave the feed. If you've got time to stay, even if you've got your video on in the background and you're doing whatever, and there may be a message coming for you. I was talking to Eddie, who is Human Innovation Tarot. He's a very, very good friend of mine, and I've known Eddie for about 6-7 years now, but he was saying, and I was agreeing, that now when I'm doing readings, like a lot of people online on live say that resonates with me, even though it's somebody else's reading. That is happening because we are all one, right? And when we're connecting on something like this, and we're all super spiritual, and we all want to know the meaning of life, and we all want spirit to come and talk to us. We all want answers to things, and we all want to get into that deep healing and to be the best version of ourselves. It is like a collective thing, right? So 88 on the screen as I talked about healing. I've talked enough. Where are you from in the UK, Astro? I've just been to the UK. I went to Yorkshire, and then I went to London, and I was in Lancashire. I had a great time. My mum was a bit annoying. She was a little bit. She's old. She was annoying. I'm going back in April, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to go spend some time in Scotland with my brother and my mother. So where are you from in the UK? Clitheroe. Oh, in Lancashire. Yes. So I spent time in St Anne's-on-Sea, which is near Blackpool, not in Blackpool. I just want to make that very clear. I did go there for half a day because I grew up in Blackpool from when I was, I think, 4 to 21, about 4 years old, to 21. And it was the best time. It was the best place to be in the world. Well, I thought it was at that time. Blackpool was the place to be. Not so much anymore. However, so I'm going back in April and to stay in St Anne's again, and then we're going to go to Scotland for a few days. I'll take my elderly mother away. Yeah, Yorkshire is beautiful. The Yorkshire Dales, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, Lytham's an hour away. Yeah, so I went to Lytham. Lytham's a nice town, very la-di-da. Lots of dogs there. People have dogs everywhere in England, right? There's like dogs everywhere. And like, you can bring your dog in a hotel. I find that really crazy. Like, I mean, you should. They're part of the world too, right? But they mess and like leave fleas and shit in hotel rooms. I don't know. I suppose if you look after your animal, they're not going to do that. And if you take it for a walk, they're not going to do that. But I don't know. I live in Bali. My dogs can't help get things like fleas and whatever. It's just, at least they're house trained though. All right. I'm talking too much. Astro, what is your question? I think I might do yours first before I break, and then I'll have a break. Nandini will be next unless somebody else donates. I will be on for a while today. I am going to be doing a giveaway, guys. Do not go anywhere if you can help it. I'll probably be giving away to somebody new as well. We'll see who's online by the time I do that giveaway. All right. I love the talking. I don't know that area. Oh, okay. Elaine Trudy needs a Discord. What does that mean? What is a Discord? Somebody said that yesterday. Video is glitching. She needs... What, I need a break, you mean? What are you talking about? No, Astro, I've just been talking. Don't worry. What's your question? It's a social... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll look at that later. To be honest, I don't even have time to even set something like that up. But Elaine, can you email me the link and what I've got to do? I'm not very good at IT. I'm like really not that good. I would be happy to just give you my email, like my YouTube login, and you can do it for me. Like, seriously, I'm no good at shit like that. All right. Anyway. You're in my mind, you're in my soul. Why am I singing that? You're in my mind, you're in my soul. Okay, that may mean something to you. Let's have a look and see what's here. I'm wondering if this month is going to be like... Okay, hold on a second. I'm hearing glass ceiling. Now I want you to go onto Google and just put, what does glass ceiling mean, or hitting a glass ceiling. I think it means like a situation where you can't sort of break through, because if you do, you would hurt yourself or someone else, so you have to navigate around something here. How interesting. Okay, so glass ceiling I'm hearing. I'm also seeing like a wedding dress, or why am I seeing a wedding? Maybe someone you know is getting married, but it's trying on wedding dresses. I don't know, maybe your friend's doing that, maybe you've done that. Okay, all right, let me have a look. Let's have a look and see what's here. Show the world the real you. Aquarius energy. I'm picking up Aquarius energy before. I should have said that before. I'm also picking up Aries and Gemini. So that's sort of like March, April. Aquarius is end of January, February. Leo energy. Any of these messages that come through may be significant later as well. They don't have to resonate right now. Okay. Do you want an energy reading, Astro, or do you want something that's more like what I normally do, like, you know, money, family, social, etc.? Let me know while I'm shuffling. Do you like an energy reading or like a specific reading? I knew that was going to be that. I knew it. General, what is coming through? Okay. So we've got strength, excuse me, strength card in your finances. Very nice. That is paired with the King of Swords. Again, Aquarius energy. So where is your Aquarius? Do you have North Node or Rising? Do you know an Aquarius or a masculine air sign even? I mean, they don't have to be an air sign, right? They can be someone who's just like, this is someone that's a mentor. This is someone that's like even a father, a brother, somebody that is got a lot of knowledge, someone that's got a lot of wisdom, someone that could be supporting you financially. It could even, like, not supporting, I mean like helping you deal with financial issues, or like where you need to put your money, or making you like a strong case for how you need to save or budget. This could also be like someone you know, like a friend, a boss. This is discipline as well, right? Okay, someone could be very disciplined, or you need to be really disciplined in regards to your finances. There's a lot of strength. Maybe you've got like a good financial base though. And I'm also like you have an idea of what you want to save for or do with your money here. Let's have a look at family. Page of Pentacles. So do you have a younger sibling? Possible earth sign. There's a younger sibling here. I see you teaching someone something in your family. It could be a brother or a sister that's younger than you. I don't think that they're hugely younger than you. They could be very emotionally unavailable as well. Could be a teenager, like 13, 14. They could be like 18 even, but they're younger, I do feel. There's someone coming in, or someone you call as family. So it could be like your brother's kids, or your sister's kids, or your friend's kids, okay? All right, 10 of Wands. Someone's going through something in your family that is difficult. Could be even financial struggle. Could be to do with a parent as well. Or even someone you call family. This could be your energy. This could be that you're going through a financial struggle and someone's giving you the strength. Just because we had that masculine energy here before, I do feel there's a male mentor around you that's supporting you, possibly in your family, in regards to something financial. If it's not you, it's like you're training someone or teaching someone something. Something could be difficult, especially in regards to resources for either you or family. You will get out of this. I'm also hearing you can always make money, okay? Let's have a look at social. You have the 7 of Cups. There's a little bit of mistrust. I think you'd rather be like by yourself. I don't mean that you don't have a partner, because you could. I don't know if you're single or not. Let me know if you are. Single or coupled, by the way. So you've got this 7 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. I think like you've been screwed over, I hear. You've got some badass spirit guys, then people are going to get what is coming to them, okay? I'm just going to say that, especially bullies in school. I felt that you were bullied when you were at school, and I know that may have been like 20, 30 years ago. I don't know how old you are, but there's something here about like people have paid their dues for what they've done to you, okay? Just know that. As social, you find it very hard to trust people. You're not quite sure where you stand with others or they stand with you. And it's emotionally confusing you a little bit, okay? But you're quite happy to be on your own. Like, not to have a load of friends, okay? You're very protective of your energy. You're healing through something as well. Okay, let's have a look at in career. Whether you're working or not, I don't know if you're working, you could be working on a small business online. You could be doing something on social media. You could be making money through there. I don't feel that you're like, I don't know whether you're working right now. It's not really showing up. If you are working, like you don't feel that you're in the right job. You're always having to stand up for yourself or defend yourself, or you're not working right now and you're finding it hard to get a job. Okay. You may have some decisions to make about work or about getting a job here, okay? Right, let's have a look at environment. The Fool. I think you've either moved into somewhere or you've moved away from somewhere, but even if this is an energetic space, you've definitely closed a difficult chapter, being with the 10 of Wands above this Fool here in your life, all right? And you're a young 61. I've just read the feed. You're a young 61. You're ready for adventure now. And there's the Ace of Wands. Like, you're ready for, I'm going to say, a holiday. If you can have a holiday, Astro, go have a holiday, okay? But this is really, really beautiful. This is really, really nice. This, in your environment, you're having a new start. Your home, you may be spending some time in the month of November, like making your home look nice, changing the furniture around, moving the energy around. You're feeling free, you're feeling independent. And even though you're single and you're on your own, you're happy with that, okay? You're not very trusting in friendships, though. You probably need to be more so. And it may be because of something that's happened, that you've had to get out of a difficult relationship, and you've decided not to trust anyone type of energy, okay? So like we can't just like not trust anyone, but you do need to use your intuition, right? Let's have a look at love. I don't think you're ready for love. I don't think you want love, to be honest. Yeah, someone really screwed you over here. Justice in reverse. It's still something that needs to be healed. It was a masculine energy. They could have been an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. Okay, that is now over, but I don't feel that you're ready for love. They may try and like reach out to you. I don't know. You're going to say no anyway. Just be very clear that there is someone in your future in the next, I'm going to say 2 to 3 years, that will be very stable and will be your person and will be like a blessing to you. So don't give up on love. But right now, I'm feeling this very protective energy. I feel that like I want to like wrap you up in cotton wool. There is a new beginning in your environment with these ace, with this ace, with this ace. There is some sort of growth. If you're looking for somewhere to be, or looking for your own home, or looking for a new job, you're going to get it, okay? You're going to get something, but it won't be like around the corner. That was November. Spirit's saying to find peace and source peace here wherever you can, to be still and not act. We do have Mercury retrograde from the 9th of November to the 29th. It is not the time to make massive decisions, but it is time to reassess all areas of your life, okay? Breath work may be good for you. Focus on your personal power. Let others come to you instead of sourcing out others, right? If someone wants you, they can find you, they can call you, they can text you, they can come in. Whether you decide that they come into your energy is another story, okay? Show the world the real you. I feel this is more like you showing you the real you. Show yourself what you're capable of doing, okay? You're very clever, you're very smart, you're very analytical. There's something that you can use, or that you have, like a talent or a gift, that's really going to propel you forward if you acknowledge it and use it, okay? This could also be videos, YouTube channel. Maybe you can cook online, or maybe you can do astrology. I don't know what is it that you like to do, because there's some sort of passion, especially with the Ace of Wands in your environment, that you could do within your home or online or something like that, okay? That was your reading. I wish you well and all the best, and lots of love and blessings go to you, Astro. I am taking a break now, team. Nandini, you will be next, and then Stella. So do not go away. I will also be doing a free giveaway. There's 10 people online. Guys, if you've got things to do, I understand, but you know, just like leave me on in the background, because you never know, it may be you this time, right? Okay, you're next at Virgo. Oh, Virgo, is that Sarah? Hey, Sarah. Sarah donated. You will be next, but I do need a break. So, Sarah, don't go away. Thank you so much for waiting. I had a bit of an issue, so I had to sort that out, but yeah, I really apologize. Okay, Virgo, Sarah, who is B to you? Are you currently in a relationship with them? Are they a crush? Are they your current partner? Let me know. We'll use the Triple Goddess deck for this question. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Shalu. Okay, Mercury retrograde is going to be really significant for you, Sarah, in regards to getting clarity. I wouldn't be making any decisions about this person, okay? You need to see how something is going to play out, because perhaps you're wearing some sort of rose-colored glasses. You need to look back at the past and why you guys broke up. Okay, I feel intuitively you're thinking about a new beginning, or possibly saying, okay, well, we could go back. I do feel this could be successful this time. So perhaps you've changed, maybe they're showing up as that they've changed. But you also have to remember the conflict that you had. This could be someone who is very like, I'm not saying that they're like this now, because they could have learned the lesson, but this could have been someone who was very like their way or the highway. When you argued with them, like they wouldn't budge on a option decision. And they could have put you in a state of anxiety, panic, worry in the past, right? So you need to really explore, I'm hearing the word explore, whether they've spiritually upgraded and learned some sort of lesson or not. Let's look at past energy with this person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they could have been quite controlling in some sort of way. When the Queen of Swords and the Emperor comes out, this is someone who is very, I mean, they're a soulmate. They're definitely a soulmate. They're definitely a soulmate. They could be a karmic though. Their bark was not as, like they could have been very like, this is the way something has to be. Current energy. You're feeling a magnetic pull towards them. This does not mean to say that they will make you happy. So we're going to clarify that happy card, because we got this yesterday with a read and it was vulnerability, it was naivety, but you are being drawn to them. I'm seeing the devil, but I'm not actually seeing it yet, okay? All right. Right, let's see what this is. Four of Pentacles. No, it's not. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer. So heavy Cancer energy. You're considering, looking at it, you're considering possibly entertaining this person again, but you're being very cautious. Okay. Future energy. So this is slow energy. This is taking your time, observing things from afar, observing how this person's going to act or react. You could even be testing this person by being like, mentioning something from the past, or seeing how they react or act towards you, or how they speak towards you now, to see if they've changed. That type of energy. Okay. I'll be on for another hour, Stella. Empress, another card of Taurus, also Libra, near future. You're possibly seeing, okay, let's try again with this. Let's see if it could be fertile this time. Let's see if we could grow something from this. Let's see if this person's changed. So you're very aware because you've put yourself first. Since whatever happened in the past with this person, you've really put a lot of self-care and love in. So you're not going to let that energy, your energy, be infiltrated by anything negative again. So if like you get a red flag, you're quite happy to walk away, but you're taking your time with this. You want to get to know them, but there's still like a flame there. There's still like a passion. There's still like a really strong connection. So Spirit's saying you would be well advised. So when they say certain things, I just know that's coming directly from Spirit. I'm also getting the name Jerry. Anyway. Okay, so there's something here about in the near future, you possibly having an intimate interaction with them. You're not worried anymore if it doesn't work out or not. Like, you're just like, oh, well, I'm going to try, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You're happy to pull back your energy because you've already done a lot of healing. Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity. I mean, I wouldn't dismiss this. Perhaps this person's changed. The World of Reverse is like an unfinished business energy. Yeah. You're taking your time to see if they're going to be open emotionally. Perhaps they were closed in the past. Perhaps they have changed. So has this person changed here? Three of Swords in the reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're definitely not worried, like if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. You're not phased. So you've been through enough to sort of like have that self-worth and empowerment to just go, okay, I'm going to get to know them. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. So you're not emotionally invested. Ace of Pentacles, double Ace of Pentacles. I feel that you may both decide to explore this. I actually do. But like I said, you're not worried if it doesn't work out. Okay. You're going to take your time. You're going to take your time with this. This isn't something you're just going to rush into. You're really being cautious. You've got double, triple Taurus here. You want clarity. I think you're going to get clarity. Really strong Aries and Taurus. Look at that Taurus again at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You want clarity whether this person has changed, whether they're still going to be that controlling person or whether they've learned. They could be quite, like, not very tall as well. I don't know why I'm getting that, but they could be quite short in stature. Not that it matters, and just like use the Mercury retrograde to rethink this. But I think you're going to get lots of communication from them in the next few weeks, and I think you may let your guard down here a little bit and let sort of like romance in, and that's fine, but just take it slow. Okay, that was your reading. Who is next? I think we have Nandini next. Is that correct, or did Stella donate, or Elaine? I don't know what's going on because I've been away from the feed. So let's have a look at the list. Stella donated for 2. Thank you, Stella. You can post your first question. I'll be on for another hour, guys. I will be doing a giveaway today, so try not to go away. I will be choosing somebody. I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle cards for you. Elaine, as a base, we'll be pulling a Moonology card for you as well. Maybe you want to look at your main energy at this time, okay? All right, let's use some Oracle cards for you, Stella. We've got the full moon on the 5th of November. We've got Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure it's also in and around that day. I think it's on that day, is it? Thursday could be very significant. I'm hearing the 3rd, which is the next couple of days, also could be significant. The 12th, the 26th of November, the 22nd of November. Okay. We've got 2 cards for you. Communication is the key, Gemini and Virgo energy, some very magician energy. When 2 cards come out that relate to a major, I have to say this. Between now and the new moon, which will be around the 19th, 20th of November, is going to be a very significant period of time for you. It's important that you open up your heart chakra and give love and support to others right now, okay? And around the new moon, it's important that there's some sort of communication, or there's going to be communication that's required to address something here, okay? With someone. I feel it's a family member, but there's also empathy, compassion, and support and love required from you to give to another, which may mean somebody may be in need or needs support, and to communicate with this person. But it's more like round the new moon end, like of November, so like 19th, 20th, around that time. Stella. Okay, let's have a look at what you need to release on this full moon. Surrender to spirit, okay? Once you've done everything you can do, Stella, to try figure out an issue, a choice, an option, a problem, and you're not really seeing a result, or you're not seeing an outcome, Spirit's asking you to, you know, give it up to Spirit. Turn the situation over to the divine here. Let Spirit work its magic for you and show you what you need to do. Pull a few oracle cards, a bit of a different reading for you. You need to either get more information about something, or you need to look at the bigger picture here. You definitely need to clear the air with someone. I do feel it's a family member, or someone needs to clear the air with you. And like I said, it will probably happen around the end of November or towards the end of November. Could even be a work situation, but I feel it's more family. Water purification would be good for you in the month of November, okay? There's something about clearing the past with a family situation here, definitely, to heal the present moment, right? And to communicate with them. Spirit's reminding you to enjoy the journey here. Keep following your bliss and your joy. I haven't used these cards for a while, so let's use them. The number 7 is here, so you have 7 is like the main 7th of November maybe, but the 7 is in numerology the most spiritual number in tarot to many readers, okay? There's something about, you know, if you want to visualize, like if you want something to come in, a goal especially, you need to refocus your energy on that goal, and you're going to start to see things happening for you. Okay. So there's definitely a clearing of the air with a family member, and things will get back into balance again. Financially, let's have a look at finances. Financially, in November though, like think about it, but don't sign it yet. Especially if it's related to resources. Family, you have 5 of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, you're clearing the air with someone. Things are getting back into balance with a family member. Very, very nice. I mean, you're still going to have that communication, that conversation. But there's also about like an understanding of their soul path, or an understanding like that, you know, especially if they were in the wrong. Hear them out. Forgiveness is the key. Communication is the key. Let's look at your social. I feel it was quite a big argument as well. I don't think it was just something minor. Social. 7 of Swords. There is someone in your environment. Now, it can be they're trying to like tap into your energy and take it. They could be they are romantically interested and like they're trying to get something else out of you. It's like someone that you can't trust in your social circle. It could be someone new that comes into your friendship circle as well. I wouldn't trust that person. They could be a quite negative person as well. And it's time that if you know who this is, sorry, I've just got, yeah, it could be a masculine. If you know who this is, there is some sort of need to end that relationship or friendship, okay? Let's have a look at career. If you're working or not, it doesn't matter, like just relate it to what you're doing. The Tower in the reverse, okay? So possibly you're creating your own tower when that happens in the reverse. You're breaking something down in regards to your career. You're speaking your mind. You're setting some boundaries here with yourself or other people. Intuitively, you possibly know as well, there may be a female in your career environment. Now, it doesn't mean to say that you are working. Perhaps you're doing a business online. If you are, like, whatever you're doing in regards to your career and or study, you're really focused on it, okay? You're being led by spirit here to avoid possibly a tower as well in regards to something going on with your work. And you're getting really focused in November. Let's have a look at environment. Okay. Environment, yeah. When the Two of Pentacles comes up, environment, you're not sure where you want to be, whether it's at work or in your current home. You're thinking of moving forward. You're not doing it necessarily, but you're thinking of either changing something or moving somewhere. You could even be thinking about travel. You've got the Chariot, as I said that. Let's look at love. Post your second question. King of Cups. Now, if you're not in a relationship, that is someone that is possibly coming in the future, but this is someone who really admires you. You possibly already know them. They make you very happy. There's a nice vibe in and around this person, Stella. This could just be also, it doesn't have to be love. It can be platonic love. A lot of support from a masculine friend, family member. Someone that's possibly also going through something as well. You may want to support them. But I do feel like if you want love, there is a soulmate coming in. But it's not right now. I feel it's more like March, April next year. If you're currently with someone, just know that they love you. They may be also going through something difficult right now, like on a personal level, and to have compassion and empathy and a need to possibly, like, if they want to go slow with something and they feel it's the wrong time to move forward, just know though, if you are like with a person, they are your twin flame. Are you currently single or coupled? Let me know. Let's have a look at your love situation. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Are you with someone or not, Stella? Sorry, I can't remember everybody's story. Lovely. Let's look at recent past. Recent past with Stella. Thank you, Elaine. Recent past for Stella. Something big happened here. Something big happened. Sorry about my throat. I just keep trying to clear it. Something major happened to you in a relationship, in love. Now, it doesn't have to be yesterday. It doesn't have to be last month, last week, last year. It could be 10 years ago. But something major happened, like a really big breakdown in a relationship, like really big breakup. Oh, wow, we've got the Tower, yes. So a big breakdown. It was definitely the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. It was definitely like there was a lesson learned in that situation. It was a very frustrating situation. It could have even drained you financially in some sort of way. But you really, you built yourself back up. You put yourself first. Could have been someone who was like a bit of a charmer as well. Like, you could have played around. If you don't know that happened, it's not your story. But if you do know he was deceitful or deceptive or he, she, whatever, then yeah, that's the story. Okay, like you're ready for something. I feel it's more going to be future. I'm also seeing like a grasshopper as well. So go have a look what grasshoppers mean in regards to love. Recent past or past, okay, either or. You were very giving to someone and it did end and it was meant to end and you learned a lot from that situation. Yeah, you walked away, they walked away, you healed a lot from this, but like it wasn't the easiest thing to deal with. Something ended. Yeah, you need to really sort of like look at this and see what areas you continuously need to heal from that situation. But I think you've done a really good job. Like, you're taking your time, you're not rushing into anything, you're observing people and their energies as well. Current energy, you've got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be a masculine that's interested in you or you're interested in. Knight of Wands is Sag energy. It's also can be like a bit, you're not worried anymore basically. Like if someone comes in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. It's not like a drama. You're not worried anymore. You've done so much healing. You've worked through the fear. You've worked through the drama. You've worked through how, it affected you on a mental level. All right. And you're willing to sort of get to know people, I think. I don't know if you are right now, but you're willing to get to know people in the future. There could be a masculine that is interested in you that like has sort of like a secret admirer, crush or something like here. And like you're thinking a lot in November about like where you need to go next in regards to love. Do you want to look for it? Do you want to go online? Do you want to go out? Do you want to join groups? Like you're thinking a lot about this, okay? But I think like you're already sort of like very grounded yourself and not really bothered. You're not overly bothered, okay? Like at this point in time. Let's have a look at future energy. That one just went on the floor, which means I do not need it, okay? Spirit is definitely trying to push you. You may be in the near future feel magnetized, okay, towards a particular person. What was that card? Oh yeah, you're thinking positively. It was the Eight of Swords, but that's why we don't need it, because you're not mentally bothered. Like if someone comes in, they come in. If they don't, you're thinking positively, okay? You're thinking positively. You're not thinking negatively about love in the near future. You're ready, like you're wanting to be sort of ready. And here's your divine counterpart. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords. You've set some boundaries. Just make sure you don't show up as the Ice Queen, okay? Queen of Swords can sometimes be depicted as that. And that, you're strong. You're mentally, emotionally strong. Let me just grab that card and put it back in the deck. Leo energy. So, you're willing to wait. You're very aware of the sort of person you want. You've got a lot of love to give. You're very intuitive. You're very spiritual. You want somebody that is like going to match your energy here, okay? Which is really, really nice. And the Ace of Wands is that overall for love. And it's nearly time. You've done the healing. You put yourself first. You put yourself on a pedestal. You are the Empress. The Ace of Wands, like, you want intimacy. You want, like, love. You want respect. You want to give as well, the love that you have. And it is coming in. It's not showing me when. And I'm not picking up any whens. So, but it is coming in. Probably in 2026 right now. You're just, like, having a good long think about where you want to sort of like meet this person, because there's so much online BS, I just want to call it, about, you know, meeting other people, so many dating websites and social media and apps and things like that. I don't know how people meet other people. I suppose they'd have to sort of go through dating websites or go out, join a group. So you're thinking about that right now. Stella, post your third question. Then we'll go to Nandini. We've got 40 minutes left online, guys. I'm going to be on for 3 hours today because I missed yesterday. Let's have a look. I don't think I pulled... Did I pull some of these? Anyway. MING on my path this month. Can you please clarify that question? This month you have November. What does MING on my path mean, please? I was getting for you this for you in the first question. I didn't mention it and I wish I had, but there's something here about your creativity, okay? It would be well advised, Spirit likes that word now, that saying, like, you would be well advised to really tap into your creative talents. Your commitment to sticking to something, I want to say, is being tested around the full moon. So say if you promise someone something, your integrity is being tested. If you promise yourself something, like, I'm going to do healthy eating for like 6 months and that's my plan, your commitment will be tested. So there's something here about you making a plan to yourself or another that you will be tested on in November. So there may be something that comes up and you're like, oh, just that one cake and that one bit of sugar, or, oh, you know what, I don't mind saying no to that friend. We'll go out next week. And then that friend will be like, no. So your commitment's definitely being tested in the month of November to yourself or another person. But there's something here about your creativity. There's something that you can do either in your home or community that's really going to set some sort of spark in you, right? You need to set some boundaries with yourself. Like, we all get, you know, a very positive when it comes to making things like New Year's resolutions follow through. Is just a different story now, right? Don't go overboard. I think you're spending Mercury retrograde looking at loads of different things. Spirit's asking you to simplify things, set those boundaries with yourself. Always, you know, have integrity. Be there when you say, don't, you know, have not integrity, or yes, integrity, but the other word I'm trying to find. Yeah, integrity. So it's like, when you say you're going to do something, do it, okay? Don't change your mind on it unless, obviously, there's an emergency or something. So you are protected, Stella, but set some boundaries with yourself here, because you will be tested in that regard. Perhaps you've promised someone something and then you get home from work and you're like, I really can't be bothered. I just want to be on my own. No, you need to have integrity. Love has come up in the reverse. I don't feel November is the month for love, like I said in your second question. But there is something here about, you know, you thinking a lot about, like I said before, what or where you're going to meet these people. Wow, creativity has come out twice. What is it that you do that you enjoy doing? Okay, you need to spend some time in November doing that. I've got a little project for really diving deep into the star signs, and I'm making cards up with like you know, what planet it rules and what numerology and what tarot cards, and yeah, that's like, I'm giving you an example. Whatever you like to do, whether it's drawing, painting, art, whatever. So many things that we can do, right, on a creative level. 33, 5, 6, 28, 10. Any of those numbers may be significant, or dates in November. Is there something going on? Like, you don't have to answer, but is there something going on with your stomach? Like, do you get nauseous or something? There's some nausea. I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden, like in the stomach. And I don't know why. I was fine just before until I started that. So something about your health. Obviously, go see a practitioner if you need to, but there's something about feeling unwell. Or someone online doesn't feel well right now. Could be a Virgo. Set your intentions. This is about being very disciplined here and trusting that you can just like risk and try new things and be yourself. Who's feeling sick online? Because I'm starting to feel really sick in my stomach. Someone maybe has anxiety. Okay. Sagittarius is also here, which is also fire energy, that creative energy. You're making something out of nothing, or you have some sort of gift seller. Oh, what's wrong with you, Elaine? What's going on? I'm always picking up your energy. All right. Number 4 could be significant, as well as the number 24, the number 6. I'll say this number 6 is really significant, Stella. Okay. Which I think is the day after Thanksgiving. Maybe it's Friday. Is it the Friday or the Thursday? The 6th, I think it's Thursday. You have the 6 of Cups. I think this has got a lot to do with love. I think you're thinking a lot about love, or Spirit is saying to you, you know, it doesn't mean to say you're going to move into some sort of relationship or dating or something in November, but there's something here about like you're going to be committed to finding your soulmate, right? You're making a pact with yourself, okay? Thank you, Venus. You're making, it's gone away now, my stomachache. You're making a pact with yourself to find your soulmate, Stella. Not necessarily now, but it's like you're making a plan. So you could even be going online and seeing if you can make some sort of creative bio page or something like that. You have your guard up. You're spending time at home alone, I think, in September. You're doing a lot of retrospect, meditation. It's going to be very good for you. Creativity is going to be good for you. There's something you need to trust in Spirit about here. You need to take some sort of risk in regards to friendships. Because oh, wow. Yeah, you need to take a risk in regards to friendship, because I feel that there is like a group or people out there you're really going to benefit from. It could also involve a masculine, a Cancer. You're also spending a lot of time in meditation and asking Spirit to support you. Continue to do that. I'm going to say the numbers again. The number 6 is really significant. 4, 5, and 6. So the 4th, 5th, and 6th of November are really significant. Leading up to the full moon and Thanksgiving, right? Season. Then you got the number 10, the 10th, and the 28th. So 4, 5, 6, the 10th, and the 28th. Significant there. And even the 24th. That was your reading. Thank you. All right. Let's go back to the list, Nandini. I will be doing the giveaway very soon, guys. There's 10 of you online. Don't go away. Okay, I know it's like maybe a lot less people on now because the NFL's on or whatever. Okay, I'm not a football person. Actually, my son played football. Poor kid. I never wanted to go to any of these. I complained. I was a bad mom back then with that. Anyway, sorry, my darling. I should have really been more patient. He played footy since he was 5 years old. So there was practice and football every Sunday till, well, he still plays. So, and he's nearly 30. So Stella, I hope that made sense to you. Nandini, if you're there, post your question. I don't know where the list is. I don't know if we've got one. Can we please have a breakdown of who's online? Please let me know if you're here. I'll put you on the list. Nandini, you can post your question. Saf. Sorry if I'm pronouncing their name wrong. How far away is he from you, Nandini? Like, if you're separated, were you ever in a relationship with this person? How did you meet this person? Who are they to you? Is this a crush? How do you know this person? Is it a social media thing? Oh, it's okay, Jamie. Thank you. If anyone could tell me who's here. I know we've got Jamie, Nandini. I know we've got Elaine here. Venus was on before. But I need sort of like to have an idea of who's here because we are doing the giveaway. I did get your question, Nandini, but I need to sort of know, like, Apostle, hi. I need to know your relationship with this person or past relationship with this person. Hey, Astro. Okay, let's have a look and see. Past relationship with this person. Don't worry about the candle. It's not a sign. The flame has just gone out. Don't worry about it. It's bound to go out at some point, right? Not everything is a sign. So this person, I just saw the Emperor. You could have met them in Aries season. They could be in Aries. They could be a boss, supervisor, manager at your work, okay, or what were, okay. Perhaps you saw the opportunity there in the past to go towards them, but then nothing happened. Perhaps you went out as well, like if they weren't a boss or whatever, it doesn't matter, but you you really looked up to them. You could have also like gone out with them after drinks or whatever, with other people though, not just alone. I feel, Nandini, that you're wasting your question. Spirit just said she's wasting her question. Okay. So, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Wands. I think you wanted something to happen, or you were putting out that energy of like, yeah, attraction. But they weren't taking the bait, or they just didn't feel the same way. Current energy, I don't feel they're thinking about you. I think you maybe, like, you are thinking about them, but Seven of Pentacles in the reverse shows me that they're not. They've moved on. Even if they had some sort of attraction to you in the past, they've moved on mentally. They're a very intelligent person. Yeah, they could be going through a lot at this time. Yeah, that's like really taxing them. As far as you're concerned, there is a need to move on mentally and detach your energy from this person. There's something that is an illusion. Yeah, Ten of Wands. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think you dream of being with them or imagine being with them. But it's not going to happen in the future. You've got the Chariot in the reverse. Knight of Cups. And yeah, they're not coming towards you. This is why I think that you've sort of like wasted your question here. You've got the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So it's a definite no in regards to the reconnection with them. I think that you associate with them with how they made you feel, and you need to put that love back into yourself, family, friendships, and finding a relationship or a new love, and start getting to know people. I think you need to spend more time in spiritual practice. You're possibly, Nandini, not meditating enough or asking spirit for guidance or thanking for gratitude, or like you need to spend more time. There is a masculine coming into your life here in the future. You need to think positively about love, like think more positively. Whatever negative things you're thinking, you can break free of that. There is a soul contract here for you in the future. I'm getting loads and loads of March and April energy. So, you know, it's through the whole of today's live. There's a need to let go of any, you could do a cord cutting with that person. I'm also getting the name Jason or Justin, something beginning with J, maybe significant to you. But there's a need to let go of this person. I don't see that he will contact you. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't. I mean, they could, but I don't see it in the cards. Not straight away anyway. Like, if that is him in the future, it's not an immediate next week, next month thing. But I don't see it. I don't feel it either. Ari, if you're there, post your question. Reza, we have Posel. Ari, thank you for the list. Ari, Wazia, Posel, Sanish. Let me know who's on here on the list. Whoever's online, are you on the list? Zynums, Shalou. Akram. I'm not going to be able to get through this whole list, guys. So I apologize. I've got 25 minutes left on the feed. You need to pass out. Yep, you can post because Ari's not here. Okay. I got up super early. Like super early. Let's have a look at, can you see passing your CPA exam? I don't know what that's all about. You don't have to elaborate on it. And let's see. Right round the time of the full moon on the 5th of November, I want to pull another card. You've got a time for healing. What do you feel you need to heal from? Now, this has got nothing to do with study. Proving something to yourself. Perhaps you always had to prove yourself to somebody. Could even be way back in childhood. Oh, I like this for your study. And I do feel this has got a lot to do with your study. You are very close to achieving the goal or a goal. But it's the goal, your goal. And your goal is to pass, right? So that's really, really positive. Very nice. I need you to look at what you need to heal from, right? There's something you need to heal from in the past or family, childhood situation. There's something also about cultivating gratitude for what you have. Surrender to silence. It's time to shut yourself away right now. Meditate, contemplate. Let's go within, okay? Enter into stillness. It could even be talking about like just getting rid of any distractions while you're studying for this last exam. And it will be very good for you, okay? Let's have a look at what's coming up. You're mentally switched on. Okay. Now, you don't have to say this in the feed. You don't have to reply, but I'm seeing that you're taking something possibly, and it's not illegal, but it's like something to keep you awake or something so you can continue studying, so you can have, or that you can have mental focus. That's going to take its toll on you if you continue doing it, or you know someone else that is doing that. You don't, like I said, you don't have to. Hi Elaine, did you donate? Let me know if you did. I don't know if you did. Yeah, so you're moving forward. You're elevating. You're definitely going to pass the test. You're definitely going to be successful. Look at that on the split. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. And there's that can be talk about accounting. You said it was accounting. Justice is like governments. Legal, it can be, you know, that sort of. But karma in the upright is good. Balance is coming. Success. The number 6 may be significant. You really need to take every distraction out of your life and sit in silence and study in silence and be alone. Shut your phone off. Tell everyone that you're whoever. Just say, I really need to focus on this. And just shut down any distractions, okay? 7 of Cups in the reverse. And if you've got a partner or like that's supportive, that's great. If you're in a relationship or seeing someone or married, whatever, I hope that they can respect your pullback of energy, all right? Queen of Swords. So let's focus. Take your time. Taurus energy. You've got really strong Virgo, but I think it's more likely like that hermit needing to surrender to silence and be alone. You need to work on, there's something you can't see or something you can't quite understand. I feel it's tangible, it's literal. Maybe there's like a part of the study that you don't get and you need to like maybe ask for help. Definitely need to block all distractions here. The Hierophant. The Star. Yay! And there's the burden being put down. You're definitely going to pass. Wow, look at that. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity incoming. A new doorway opening up in regards to this. I don't think the Aquarius or the Taurus means anything significant apart from it's just being very clear that you will pass, okay? That certificate, that whatever it is, whatever certificate it's called that you're getting, you're passing it, you're receiving it, you put a lot of hard work in, and it's like a finality here, right? I don't do predictive times. We do have a 5 and we do have an 8 here, and that could be a date of a month though. That could be 5 to 8 weeks, right? I don't know when your exam is or whatever, but I'm not a psychic in that way where I can just like go, oh yeah, it's like going to be the 4th of January or whatever, okay? All right, general for Elaine, general love, think I'm ready for it, I'm ready to mingle. Ooh, okay, let's have a look. So the 5th or the 8th may be significant, but you will pass. Send me an email, let me know if you passed or not. I'd like to hear, I'm sure you will. Elaine. You've still got a boundary up, Elaine. I'm sorry to say. There's still healing, there's still boundaries, but that doesn't mean you can't break them. There's something also about intimacy and wanting to be intimate with someone, wanting like that. Not necessarily wanting commitment, the Hierophant in the reverse, and not wanting it straight away, okay? Like not wanting to throw like your whole heart and soul into a relationship, a person or their energy, but just like intimacy is important, right? Stop worrying about like love. There's something mental here, like you need to just put yourself first, like own it. Hold on. You got to work it. That song, you got to work it. It's not work, B-arch, that friggin', what she call her sings. It's not Britney. It's a sexy song. Okay, let's have a look. No, it's not Rihanna. It's no, it's not that one. It's a different song. Temperance here. You're unsure whether it's the right time. You're unsure. You really want someone who's just gonna give back emotionally, but you'll never know if you don't go, right? Enjoy, have fun, go out with friends, meet new people. 3 of Cups, really nice. 10 of Cups, really nice. Very, very nice. Empress, yeah. So while putting yourself first, you are a little unsure, but it doesn't stop you from going out, having fun, meeting new people. You got the 10 of Cups. Really nice month. You're very clear. You could have Libra in your chart, Libra. You're very clear. Also Aquarius. King of Swords. 2 of Cups. So there is someone here, some masculine. I don't think it's like commitment right off the bat. They could also be Taurus, or they could be more than one masculine. I think that you're talking to various people here. Oh, look at you go. They're opening up emotionally. There may be competition though. It's definitely like a vibe of, I feel sick again. Will you stop sending your energy my way, please? I've got a stomachache again. Page of Cups. This is puppy love. I think it's time that you started mingling. Yes, I think very strong Aquarius energy. The new year is going to be very significant for you, especially like towards the end of January, moving into February in regards to relationships. This is coming out for everyone, right? Aquarius, Pisces, Aries type of energy. So I do feel that meeting a person, but up to then it's probably going to be like just having fun, if you know what I mean. Protect your heart chakra, especially if you're sharing energy, if you know what I mean, with anyone. Make sure that you're protecting your energy. I don't feel there's anyone you're going to go down a commitment road with before the end of the year, but you're dating more than one person. I feel that you're like just like really putting yourself out there. The opportunity for the soulmate will come in the new year. It won't like come now. I feel you've also April's significant. I feel that you may have missed an opportunity somewhere along the way. Remember, what is meant for you will never pass you by. So there could be someone coming back in that you missed an opportunity with in the past. I've got 10 minutes left on my live. I don't know if I'm getting a cold that a friend of mine has. And they're like, oh, it's okay, it's not catching. And I'm just like, yeah, right, it's not catching. Okay. Okay. Ari wasn't here. Postels had their turn. Please let me know who's online. I am doing the giveaway today. I'm just hoping I can give it to someone who's new here. Shalou, are you there? Tatuma, Sanish. Let me know who's here, please. And then I will go. That is me done for the day. If you don't answer, there will be no giveaway because I won't be having anyone to give away to. Okay? Actually, the person that I gave away the other day giveaway, they didn't even bloody email me back. But anyway, I want everyone that's here on the live to please just say I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, whatever. Sweeta's here, Nandini's here, Jamie's here. That's 3 people. Who's the other 4 people? Please answer. Elaine may still be here. That's 5 people. Who's the other couple of people here, please? Who's the other couple? Astro's here. Hostel's here. Okay. Thank you, Postel. Nandini, I'm going to give the reading to you. I'm just feeling a pull. There's some more stuff that you need to know. I don't know if you're the person that I did that big long reading for. I can't remember. Send me an email. I'll get it to you as soon as I can. It'll probably be in the next few days though, not today. Thank you guys for being on, guys, girls. I really love doing my lives. I'm sorry I wasn't on every day this week, but I will be endeavour to be on 4 to 5 times next time I'm on. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Jamie, whoever my moderators are that are still here. And have an amazing week. I will be posting a little short YouTube short and in the TikTok as well. Thank you, Postal. And I'll see you guys soon.